Retailing worldwide in 2016 had a market size of close to $14 trillion. India's contribution to this was $534 billion, which was less than 4%. However, if you see on the right-hand side of the slide, India was amongst the top 5 global markets of retailing in the world. It followed US, China, and Japan. Retailing across the globe during 2015 and 16 grew at 2%, whereas India grew at 8%, which was relatively stronger. And India is expected to continue in this strong forecast period in the next 5 years as well. Now, this brings us to the concept of what is driving consumer preferences. Now, one of the key developments across the globe that we observed was there was a shift in consumer preferences, and this shift was driven by a new demography, or rather a new consumer segment, which shops differently and has a different definition for convenience altogether. Now, convenience defined by this new consumer segment was defined by urbanization and defined by their hyperconnectivity behavior. Hyperconnectedness was possible because of the impact of technology on their everyday lives, and in return, how retail was impacted by technology as well. Now let's look at demography. Globally, in the last 5 years, millennials dominated the total population. As of 2016, millennials contributed 23% of the total population. The next question becomes, who are the millennials? According to Euromonitor International, millennials are people born between 1980 to 1995. That translates to the age group of 21 to 36 years. Now, this is the primary workforce in the world, as a result of which, naturally, they are the ones who are driving the retail market as well. So for all the retailers out there who's wondering, who's the next shopper, who's the new digital shopper, millennials is your answer. The largest millennial population in the world was seen in India and China, obviously because of the large total population bases. And in the developed economies, US was the biggest market for millennials. And if you remember, all these 3 markets were amongst the top 5 retail markets in the world.